Today we're looking at installing the QTouch15 with the C4141B cash drawer, which is the larger size cash drawer. Now when you receive your QTouch15, underneath it you'll see that there are several different ports. So port 1, port 2, then you've got your network port, 2 USBs, a USB-B, which is for connecting to a computer, then the cash drawer. There is also port number 5 and port number 6 up the other end here, and then your power beside that. With your Q1515, most likely you will have a stand which you will be wanting to install. Now your stand comes as a metal circle that looks like that. The middle part switches around, so you fold that around so that you can mount it onto the stand. For mounting, you line up your holes to make sure you get it right, and you will need a Phillips screwdriver for putting the screws in. Your screws will be in a little plastic bag. There are 2 size screws. You want the smaller screws. The hard part is always getting them out of the bag, of course. So it is just a case of screwing your screws in to secure the stand. So it just takes 4 screws. And the last one. Like so. So once you've got that done, you can turn the stand, turn the unit around, and then you can make the adjustments to the size that you want. From there you want to take your standard junk cord power cord, plug that into your power. If you're doing, you will need a printer because these don't have the built-in printer, so once again you need the RS232 and serial adapter cable, unless you were using something like a network printer. So the shorter end, which has the numbers on the plug there, goes into port 1, or whichever port it's been set to, which we would let you know. The other end goes into your printer, and the printer is then connected to power. For FPOS integration, you use your RS232 to serial, and then the serial cable for the two-way SCSI. This will plug into port 2. So the black end goes into port 2, and then into the RS232 on the black box. If you're also connecting up anything like a barcode scanner, then you do have USB option for that, or if you had a serial one, it could go into one of the other serial ports. They will just plug straight in. Now you do have 2 other ports there, so you can have other things connected to it as well. You could have a second printer. Now the power button for this is on the side, up near the top. Press that, it will light up, and then it will start. For loading paper, it is just the normal receipt printer paper that you've got to use. So it just opens up through the button, load your paper straight in, close down the lid. Now once the till has started up, then you can try and test your different components to make sure everything is working correctly. Of course, the other thing is the cash drawer. Make sure that is plugged in securely. at the side there where the cash drawer is supposed to be. Now the first thing to try, of course, is to make sure your EFTPOS integration is working by putting through a transaction on that. And you should see it come up saying EFTPOS swipe or insert card. Now you don't have to put something through, you can actually just cancel that and it should come back saying declined. That means there is communication between the two. If you hit cash drawer should open and receipt printer should print something off as long as you've got receipt turned on. If you do have a barcode scanner, you can try scanning a barcode and see if it comes up reading anything. Which, that one comes up with a number there, so that means that the barcode scanner is working. And that is that set up.